One love to my alien minds, to all human minds. Please take the pillow so I will have the angels and the demons shut the door behind you. But for those who remain, baby, let's talk about it, y'all. Let's talk about it. I'm still on my program water, still drinking my program water. Okay. I'm going to show you guys how to do the program water the way I do it. I'm also going to show you how to make keto water. That's going to be up under my Madam Hades 3 a.m. bitch hour, where I show you different tools. Okay. I'm not going to show you now, but Spirit wants me to show you how I actually created it. As far as keto water, that's on my Instagram page. If you want to see it today, you can go to my Instagram page and check that out. That's about removing mental, spiritual attacks from the mind, clearing out your mind. Okay, it's somewhat like anointed water, but I was told what to call it and told how to create it. All right, so that's just catching up. So what I'm saying is, sometimes Spirit will give you things to do and create that you don't understand yet, and then you understand later because your creation. Now that everybody else is caught up with your creation. Sometimes your creation is before its time. Okay? I said all that, say nothing, right? Yeah, sometimes sometimes your creations is before its time. Right? I created that like a year and a half ago. And now it's needed. Right? Because you got a lot of people going crazy mentally. You have a lot of people, because we're entering into this air energy. We have entered into the age of Aquarius, which is air, which is spirit. Okay, Gemini, Libra, let's get it. You know, you got to clear out your mind. There's going to be a lot of shit going through your mind. There's going to be a lot of shit said, because we're fucking with swords, baby. So it's going to be a lot of shit motherfucking said. You better know how to watch your mind, who you fucking coming at with it, though. I say on some Hades shit, you better know who you coming at with that shit. But it's a lot of people who going to be speaking their minds. There's a lot of people who can't hold their tongue anymore. A lot of the magic and a lot of the things that was put out was to cut off your throat chakra, so you couldn't speak. Okay, you could know a lot without speaking. We had a lot of men feeling a lot of things that couldn't express that shit. We had a lot of females feeling a lot of shit that you couldn't express. Okay, and a lot of relationships was torn apart by people who couldn't express themselves with the phone coming out. They couldn't say how they felt. So that throat chakra was cut off. Now you're gonna have people contacting you. Now you're gonna have people who have a lot to say, and you're going to be thinking, damn, why you ain't say that shit then? They couldn't say it then because their throat chakra was cut off. But that's neither here or there, because that ain't your motherfucking problem. You was still going in the spirit. You feel me? One way, one of those super attacks is to cut off your throat chakra so your ass can't speak. That shit is done. It's a done deal on that shit, right? So now everybody is speaking their truth. Now everybody is going to express their love, okay? Because this is what we're talking about now. Now that we're done with past karmic relationships, now that we made it through the spring, what is coming next as it relates to romance in your life? Okay? Romance just doesn't have to be with a partner. Romance is an energy. So what else can you create that can be romantic in your life if you look at romance as an energy? Okay? Not as a partnership. Resurrection just came out. This is about resurrecting your mind. Looking at shit different. What else can you look at with romance energy besides a partnership? Because as soon as I say romance or romantic, the first thing you think is partnership. But what else can you use in your mind that you can still use that romantic energy to manifest? What else can be romantic to you? Okay? I got a couple of things coming in my head. I want to know what else. You know? Sometimes we just look at things one way so we can only see one way. Romance doesn't necessarily mean it got to be a partner. I can have a romantic dealing with these motherfucking cards. I can have a romantic dealing with my motherfucking water. We could be romantic right now. Me and this motherfucking water. Me right here with my water, y'all. My program water. We can have a romantic encounter. They ain't no different than being on the phone with somebody in the jailhouse. And a lot of people thought you couldn't have phone sex until your ass was having phone sex. And that shit felt real to you. You feel me? That was romantic. He wasn't there. It has nothing to do with the body touching the body, but you feel me? And when you done had some good sex and you somewhat thinking about that shit then, you feel me? You eating goddamn corn chips, thinking about that good sex, you done made a romantic encounter between you and the motherfucking corn chips. Now think if you was really manifesting some shit. With Eve coming out. The tree of knowledge is what it's giving me. This is about knowing who you are in the spirit, knowing that you can create whatever you want to create. However you want to create it and give it a name. You don't have to name shit what people done named it. Give it a fucking name. And when you speak about that thing, speak about it in the name that you called it. Okay? You ain't got to know every demon name. You can give a demon a name with the bye-bye tree coming out next. You can give a demon a name. You feel me? Do not allow yourself to be stagnated just cause. Alright? Do not allow yourself to be stagnated just cause. And this is my weapon that's backfire, because it's gonna backfire in your motherfucking face. Everything that come out of your mouth is gonna backfire on you. So what is coming out your mouth is the question. What is coming out your mouth? So you thought when we were saying romantic, what we got romantically, you feel me? Everybody goes straight to partnerships. Romance is an energy that can be used to manifest because it's connected to a more sexual energy, a more sensual energy. It's about resurrecting the mind. It's about getting out of your own way. It's about taking out the mask and know what you know. It's about knowing when to put on the motherfucking mask so you can transform into the motherfucking energy. Okay? Mask ain't motherfucking bad. It's about what's around it, right? What is around you? What helps inspire you? Do you have people around you that's helping to inspire you? Do you have people around you that's helping you to resurrect, to transform? You're not putting yourself second. You're not Eve, you're Lilith. Okay? You're the first motherfucking woman. Alright? You're the king of your life. You're the emperor of your life. God has not created you to stay a king. God created you to go from a king to an emperor. God created you to go from a queen to an empress. You feel me? It's always a higher knowing. Alright? And you should be reaching for that higher knowing. Once you reach it, and you feel like you got, don't be comparing that shit to nothing else. Give it a name with the Star of David coming out again. Give it a name. Okay? Don't shit on yourself. The Star of David coming up underneath the knowledge. Because that's how I'm looking at these apples now, as knowledge. Okay? But you got to mix wisdom with knowledge. And I just got side bitch. I just happened to pick this up and this side bitch over here. That's that Eve energy. Like I just said, you are Lilith. You are Lilith. That's the energy. Eve is an energy. Okay? Understand and know the difference. It ain't about hating on Eve. It's about understanding Eve energy. It ain't about hating on Lilith. It's about understanding the motherfucking energy. And Lilith is what's loose right now. You're gonna put some respect on her motherfucking name. You're gonna put some motherfucking respect on her fucking name. With explanation point come out as I'm saying that shit. 9 o'clock. 9 minutes, 9:00 was on the clock when I said it too. Supreme Goddess. Supreme Demoness. I'm everything I'm hearing. I'm everything. And this world is gonna put some respect on Lilith's motherfucking name. You heard it first here. You feel me? Madam Hades Spiritual News. You heard that shit first here. With the all-seeing eye. Lilith in this bitch. She's here. That's what it is. That's what it means about being the oracle. Your tongue is being used. You're no longer you. They can use your tongue. She's using my tongue to tell y'all motherfuckers I'm here. You got to play the first lady in your life. You got to play the first man in your life. You can't be second to no motherfucking one. One and one, no second. The one and one, no second. The all-seeing eye sees all. You will reap what you fucking sowed. What you put in the ground will come back up. Whether that be negative or positive, it's coming the fuck back up. 10-10. This is what spring is about. You supposed to have been aware of what you was putting in the ground around wintertime. Autumn, summer, spring, this is what comes forth. Okay? Our Caucasian ancestors had us putting shit in the ground. Well, thinking shit finna manifest when it wasn't manifestation time. It was time to shed. It was time to go over stuff. For a lot of you who understand Hades, you understood that it was time to create shit too. In the dark. So therefore, when springtime comes, it's time for it to be released. That's on some alien mind shit. You understanding the difference. That's why I say a lot of you gonna talk shit, but you still ain't gonna celebrate spring when it's time to celebrate spring. You just the ones that's gonna be over there talking shit in your fucking human mind, waiting on a bitch to tell you what to do next. 11-11. Waiting on a bitch to tell you what the fuck to do next. And if you waiting on somebody to tell you every other move, then your ass don't supposed to be on my motherfucking spaceship, nigga. You still in your human mind. Point blank, period. We don't come here for somebody to tell you what to do. We come here to get an understanding, mix that shit with what's already going on in our goddamn daily lives, and we go on. Okay? Alien minds, we don't need a leader. We follow the fucking sun. We already in balance. We're in balance. And I say in. Okay? Spirit is telling me to say harmony. We are in harmony. Alien minds, we are in harmony over here. We understand that we come here to get the feeding that we need that can apply to our everyday understanding, what we already know. We just add information on to that shit, applying some motherfucking wisdom with that shit. It's not to lean on nobody. Okay? It's never to lean on no motherfucking body. And that's that Lilith motherfucking energy. I lay up underneath no man's law. We are up under God Almighty's law. And we meditate on that law, what, y'all? Day and motherfucking night. We are the tree planted by the streams of water, which yield its fruit in this season. Not tomorrow, in this motherfucking season. Our leaves will not wither, and whatever we do will prosper. The Baba tree. We are the Baba tree. Okay? I'm telling y'all, we came to take. If you made it to this channel, know that you came to take. If you study begging for some shit, asking for some shit, you ain't in the right spot, baby. You gotta go somewhere else. Because over here we came to take. I told y'all by the time God gets to us, we came to take. We are spiritual assassinators. We are spiritual warriors. We are snipers in the spirit. And when I just said that right hearing and right faith came out, that's confirmation again. Listen to what I'm saying. You are a spiritual healer. You are a spiritual assassinator. You are a spiritual, I was going to say assassinator again. We are a spiritual sniper. We take motherfuckers out. Know what your job is, so when God get to you and throw them papers down on your ass, oh, I already know what I'm here to do, so that must mean this. Take them out. You feel me? I ain't going to get a lyrics to a bass player. I ain't going to get a lyrics to sing to the bass player. I'm going to give him the notes, not the fucking lyrics. I'm going to give him the notes. He knows what to do with the notes. I'm going to get a lyrics to the motherfucking singer. You understand what I'm saying? So by the time God gets to your table, when you understand who you are, you understand what the fuck you supposed to be doing. If you a spiritual assassinator, by the time I get to your table, you know it's time to take. We ain't came to act shit. God put it on our table. We came to take and destroy, my nigga. Knock all that shit motherfucking down so it can be rebuilt over again. We detached from all things. That's why we don't care if we got to knock some shit down. Understand that shit. That's about having right hearing, right faith. The messenger of the gods. Mind, communication. Separated. The whole of all. Creations. The crown. Spirituality. The first. Peter. Okay? And this is air and fire energy. Feel me. Okay? It's being expressed. Coming beside the all-seeing eye. You are the messenger for the Most High. You are that messenger. Understand that shit. Sit in that shit. Sleep in that shit. Alright? We're going to get one more so we can close it out. Sleep in that shit. Because that's you taking off these handcuffs. That's you understanding that I had the key the whole time. That I was my worst motherfucking enemy. And I just said I'm my worst motherfucking energy. That shit deep. I'm my own worst motherfucking energy. Okay? So was you going against you? Now you ain't sabotaging your motherfucking self no more. Alright? One more. And that's that jar. And that's my mason jar. It's spiritual. It's a spiritual thing. A lot of you came from a line of masons. A lot of you jarred yourself up. Stop living. Okay? It's about getting back outside of that box, living again. Living again. Storing up what you need to store up. It's mason jars right now in the ground and we don't know where they at. With money in them. A lot of people kept money in the mason jar. It's giving me prosperity. Knowing when to save, knowing when to spend, knowing when to have fun. It's also giving me lineage. It's also giving me money coming to you from a lineage, a heritage. Something that was grounded, that was not found out about. Okay? It's giving me that too. If I have to do this shit in 2 parts, I will. Okay? I definitely will. Because I can see right now it's kind of shooting past my little but I think I'm going to take it to 20 and break it up some. Alright, so we'll just keep going on. See what Spirit got to say. Be straight up with yourself. Be honest with yourself, okay? It is saying be straight up with yourself. Be honest with yourself. It goes back to when I was saying,